It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. You know, it's actually quite true of introverts, so when you're just with a small group of people or just one-on-one, it's definitely a lot easier to talk to people if you're that type of person, right? So, I like how they put the little details in there, and especially with the body language of each character, you can kind of sort of read what they're feeling, and I think that really plays into the character, especially when you're making choices. Choices that really matter. So, yeah, I give them props for that, actually. It's a really nice detail. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. As good friends should, right? Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? That's a really good question. You know, she is our friend, so I think we should give her help, right? Basically. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. I don't know why you had to mention that twice. Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing. I mean, you could just say it and casually point it out. But no, let the reader know. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. But I mean, she's not in the mood, right? So, that makes sense. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Kiyodo. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Yeah, what's up with the sad music? That's kind of, a little bit upsetting. There's a minute of silence between us. A whole minute. Wow. Dude, that's not good. You might as well think of something. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I always recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Are you blaming me for your dirty room? Obviously, you're a creator, right? Which is why you have a dirty room, because creatives usually have such types of rooms that are a mess, but they know where everything is, because it's in a spot, you know, underneath the bed on the left side, where you keep all your rulers, or something like that. You know what I mean, creators. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Yeah, you know, just no reason. Not that you're feeling any terribleness or whatever. Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, you know, yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Actually, yeah, wait a second, you left. That doesn't make any sense. Unless Yuri was going out to you bragging like, oh yeah, I'm coming over to see you, and I go see Kiyodo, that guy that lives right next to you. So, ha 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 ha. And she's just... You know, actually, that sounds like something Yuri would do, right? Because she seems like really behind the scenes, evil kind of person who you don't see is pulling all the strings. But I mean, that's what we like about her, right? So that's kind of the best part. Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, I guess so. But, what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Why do we have to say that? That was not a good line, me. You could have said anything else, because you know she's jelly right now. Come on. Come on. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Just look at that face! Obviously, it's uncharacteristic of her. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Kiyodo. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake. What? What are you talking about? What feelings? What mistake? Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Yeah, you know, sometimes you want to press things, but sometimes you don't. There's a timing, there's a method, how forceful you should be is also a thing. So, I don't know if we're taking this a little bit too rough. Sayori gives an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Kiyodo. But, you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Kiyodo? Obviously I don't know what's going on! I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Kiyodo. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So, that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Kiyodo. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help us is if everything could be as it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join a literature club because I was selfish. Oh no. Now I'm feeling guilt. Oh no, I said I hated the club so much. I didn't tell her that I hated the club so much, but Jesus Christ. All the times throughout this whole story, when I was saying, oh my god, I want to stop writing these poems, this is so bullshit. We're going to do this every single time we go to a club meeting and blah-de-blah-de-blah. But now, it seems like I'm totally getting guilt-tripped right now. That's so funny. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Kiyodo. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Kiyodo. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Kiyodo, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. You're not. Dude, you're obviously doing the wrong thing. You should stop right now. You shouldn't have done this to begin with. Oh, some people need space. Jesus Christ. But all I want is for her to know that I care. You're pressing yourself too much. I thought you were a thinker, not an emoter. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kiyodo. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Isn't this like exactly what she said not to do? Dude, you're just making her feel worse. Why don't you just back off? Oh my god. It's what I want. Oh my god, you're just digging yourself a deeper hole, man. This is just the dumbest thing you could do. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Now she's obligated to go, you asshole! Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too.